We just heard from Dr. Melanie Burkholder about the Capitol break-in yesterday, or the other day, all that chaos. And John, we're here at Max Public House in Staten Island. You were down at the rally earlier, and I was looking around the studio on Wednesday when you weren't here, and I've been thinking this place needs a little bit of a makeover, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, we could use a little bit of a makeover, but I mean, it was, I set this thing up makeshift. I set this up in 10 days. I made an empty store that was rotten and decrepit. I made it into a TV studio.
It's definitely better than like the first couple days you were here. You were doing it off your laptop camera.
I had a folding table with a pile of garbage behind me, and little by little, everybody chipped in. Carla's here today. Her and Ro went and got me some curtains to block the light out, and we got the lighting right. And Steve and Mike Levy and Jay came down and set up all the cameras for me. So, it's been a team effort all around. I got some work to do, but you don't have to make fun of me, Mike, just because it's your last day and everything.
Well, but when you get through all the alcohol and stuff that's here, because there's definitely a surplus of that.
That's the whole idea.
You start to find some pretty cool stuff. I mean, you got your easy button over here. You got the bell.
I got all my regular
stuff.
And then
I found these hats that you guys had, and it says 1 in 74 million.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, this is a pretty nice hat, but I can't wear this in California.
No, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
They'll literally kill you.
But I was thinking I really wanted one. I was going to take one, but I can't.
So you found that in the studio.
So I found this in the studio.
What else did you find in my studio? This is all I need.
I'm thinking if I do bring this hat to California and I try to get jumped, I needed something to defend myself. I found this little thing lying around next to the rusty bagels you got. So this is going to be my USC Trojan sword, as well as my defense when I go out to school.
Let me see that. This is my...
I don't know what it is.
This is my Ginsu knife. I slice you, I dice you, I make very nice you. Okay, no, this is a very special knife. Now, I don't have a gun, but... a lot of people come by here and threaten me in the place. They throw rocks. The Black Lives Matter, the Antifa guys were here a few months ago. So I got this machete under the, I don't even know how you found it, Mike, but the machete is under the couch, kind of.
Sorry, I'm just defending myself from you swinging that around.
It's like a nice one, too. If you look, you see it's like double-sided. So the top is serrated. And then the bottom is nice and sharp, like you could shave with this shit.
All right, I think it's time for you to stop playing around with the knife.
And it's not going to Cali. And by the way, this is not getting through security, so I can't give you this. But this side is nice too, because hold on, let me show you something. Now, hold on. Every Sunday, when I have church here, Mikey Bagels sends down a whole thing of bagels from everybody in the church service and everything, and if we have leftover bagels, which we usually do because Mikey Bagels is very generous, if we have leftovers, so these are leftover from last Sunday, okay? But there still are a lot of poor people that come by, so I don't like to throw them in the garbage. So now look at this bagel. Okay, it's like a rock.
God.
You understand? So now you need a Ginsu knife like this. You got to use the serrated side to cut through the thing. You see what I'm saying? So there you go.
There you go.
Now you need a knife like this to cut
Ava, take that lower off so you can see that.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. Now look at that, okay? Now look at that, all right? Now, after all that, I was able to cut through one half of it. I'm joking. I'm joking around. All right.
So let's get back into some of the serious stuff. I won't take your knife. I won't take your knife.
Anything else you could take if you want a souvenir or something. A hat you could have.
But now we've been talking about all these 74 million people, and a lot of them they all worship Trump, but the rest of the Republican Party right now, they're not looking too good.
They're abandoning him. And
look at his top guy, Mike Pence, we talked about earlier in the show. He apparently unfollowed him on Twitter or something the other day. People are saying he's gone completely heel turn. Even guys like Mitch McConnell and the Senate Majority Leader, same thing. And you got other guys, Josh Hawley, who said he would stand up and stop the election results. Ted Cruz as well, who they've had their history of bad blood between the two of them.
From day
but
one, they were brawling it out.
Are we going to see a split in the Republican Party?
I think so. I hate to tell you, I think so. And one other thing, Mike, that's a very good point. I don't know who told you to say that, but
I thought of it myself.
Oh, wow! He's really becoming an independent thinker. So you're proving you're on your way to an A in your final here. So there's 34 minutes.
That'll be my first.
34 minutes left in the show, less 2 breaks of 4 minutes. So you got 8 minutes. You got 26 minutes to not screw it up.
All right.
Okay. But.
Well, I'll leave that to Barry Goldsmith, but he should be fine.
Screw it up. Yeah, that's for sure. No, one of the things that I was talking about a little earlier, and for those of you guys on Parler, the new social media Parler, you know, Lynn Wood, he teamed up with Sidney Powell and my buddy Patrick Byrne, and they've been trying to get together all this evidence of fraud, right? Lynn Wood is on a rampage now, releasing documents on Parler. Okay, so if you go to Parler, you go to L. Lynn Wood. One word, L-L-I-N Wood. Okay, Lynn Wood. And if you go there, there's a file full of emails, okay? And these emails are between Mike Pence, Paul Ryan, former Speaker of the House, and their technology team. Okay, and you can find them there. I'm reading them right off my phone if anybody wants to see them. But here's what the crux of it is. This is from 2016 when Donald Trump's in the middle of a debate with Hillary Clinton, and he says this email. Hold on, right here is from. Jay Hoppy, Jatter Holt, Patriot Design is their web design team. John is working on the site, okay? We did this last minute in order to have a prayer of keeping Trump's voters. We need to promise them 100% Trump, just without Trump. And we'll go full Trump on launch. We have to use Rule 9, and then we will throw them a bone, some high-profile deportations or something. Now, this is their conversation where he says he's losing the debate. This is during the debate, okay? These conversations are going on, and now Mike Pence weighs in. It says Mike Pence at Proton Mail. Hey, guys, he's not losing. I'm getting a lot of calls. Fisher wet her pants. She's back on the Trump train. Stand down. We'll go to Plan B. Jatterson says, what is Plan B? The next email that comes in is very clear. It says, there's a screenshot. It says Rule 9, filling vacancies in nominations. And it says, here are the GOP rules. Go to page 8. So they're talking about using Article 9 to get him out and replace him with another candidate. And that candidate was Mike Pence, and Paul Ryan was supposed to be the VP. So these are actual emails. Lynn Wood put him out there. He's an attorney. I doubt he would break the law and put out some fraudulent stuff. So it seems like going as far back, Mike, as 2016, Mike Pence was in this covert operation to get Trump out of there. So there's a lot of chatter about this. And, you know, I think when it came down to it, Mike Pence showed his true colors the other day.
Yeah.
And my friends are calling me and they're saying, you know, why are you getting on Pence? He's a good guy. He stood by Trump. He stood by Trump for 4 years knowing that he was trying anything he could to get rid of him so he could become president.
Yeah.
And now he's not going to give him another 4 years. So he'd rather team up with the deep state, and there's probably a whole bunch of money involved in it. And, you know, I think hook or by crook, one way or another, all the facts are going to come out.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about this after the break. We got a guy, Mark Smith, coming on, who probably knows a lot more about this than we do. He's a GOP strategist. He'll be right with us after the break. More Liquid Lunch.